Hi guys, welcome back. Aisa here again. Today's video, I'm gonna cover up pros and cons holding Flexivisa in Bahrain. So first of all, let me explain to you what is Flexivisa. I'm sure if you live or used to live in Bahrain, you already knew about this, but if you haven't heard about it yet, so Flexivisa is a permit allowing you to live freely in the Kingdom of Bahrain and work in any non-specialized occupation without a sponsor for a renewable period of 1 or 2 years. Before we start, disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer. I've been living in Bahrain for 6 years and holding Flexivisa for 4 years. If anything that I haven't covered up on this video, please comment below and I will answer it as soon as possible. Also, I'm gonna link the Sitra LMRA location and telephone number, so if any further question, you can call or inquire directly to LMRA. And please don't believe in any rumors. And reminder, please always read, follow, and respect the Bahrain law. And always carry your blue card. So this is the blue card. Mine is still active until January 2023 to avoid, the checking. If the police gonna check you, you have your blue card. So let's begin. Let's start from the pros. Number 1 is freedom. So basically, your employer is yourself. You can choose your preferred working days and working hours, and also you can have a multiple job as long as legal and you have contract. So just like me, I used to work as a secretary from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. After 1 p.m. I start working as executive outdoor sales. It was challenging, but I liked it. Here, another reminders, if you're going to work in the restaurant, hotel, or beauty salon, you have to get your hospitality flexi permit. So I think that's kind of medical, I'm not really sure, but if you're planning to get a flexi visa and planning to work in the restaurant, hotel, or beauty salon, make sure to mention to them that you are going to work in that kind of industry so they can advise you what you have to do. Number 2 reminder here, even though you are holding Flexi Visa and you are working in the company, make sure to have a contract. Contract, guys, make sure you understand, read and understand the contract. The end of the day, you're gonna regret it if you don't have a contract. Number 2, you can leave the country for vacation anytime you want, since basically your employer is yourself. If you're planning to leave Bahrain for few months, please pay your monthly fee to avoid cancellation. Let's say you're planning to go to the Philippines for 3 months, and the better things you do is pay those 3 months 30 BD each, because if not, it's gonna cancel your visa. So better to pay that way. Also, pay your 30 BD bills before end of the month, because if you don't pay that, let's say for example month of March, if you don't pay before the end of the March and you pay for the April 1st, they're gonna charge you 5 BD more. So always keep in mind, pay your bills. Number 3, you will be legal staying in Bahrain after your working visa has been terminated. Like for example, in my own situation, before I come to Bahrain from the Philippines, I've been working in salon for 2 years. And then after that, I told to my employer that I don't want to renew my contract. And then that's how I become eligible for Flexi Visa, because it terminated my visa, and then I was be able to have my Flexi Visa. Here is another thing, guys. If you come to Bahrain with tourists or visit visa, you're not eligible to have a Flexi visa. So you're not allowed to transfer your visit or tourist visa to a Flexi visa. So those are the 3 pros, from my own opinion, holding a Flexi visa. So let's move on. So I only have 2 cons on my list. Number 1 is expensive. I know you're gonna ask me, how much is the Flexi visa? So the minimum application is 1 year. 1 year is 432 BD. But aside from that, you have to pay 30 BD monthly. So the total of 1 year Flexi visa plus 30 BD monthly is 792 BD. So they also have 2 years. 2 years is 754 BD plus 30 BD monthly is 1,474 Bahraini dinars. That's for 2 years. And for the Flexi visa, 1 year renewal, it costs you 327. So make sure that your Flexi visa is still valid before you renew. Otherwise, you have to pay for another 432 BD. So here are the included of what you've been paid for: the health insurance, residence extensions, the refundable 90 BD. So for example, you decided to go back to the Philippines and you bought your ticket. So just present your ticket to them and they will cancel your visa and then they will give you the 90 BD immediately. But make sure that you paid the monthly bills. Number 2, benefits. When you are Flexi holder, it's very difficult because I don't think a lot of companies will give you the benefit like indemnity and other stuff. And like I said, reminders, always have a contract. Read, make sure you understand what you going to work with. I must say I was so lucky with the company that I work with since I got my first Flexi visa, because they've been paid for my 2 years Flexi visa and my monthly visa. But after 1.5 working with them, the COVID hits and we had to get laid off because of lack of income of the company. My boss has a really big heart person and he settled all our benefits. So I personally been really struggle paying my monthly Flexi bills. Because aside from that, I also have my car bills every month. So it was tough. So that's another cons of Flexi visa holder. That's only my cons holding a Flexi visa. So that's much for today, guys. Thank you so much. And like I said, if you have any questions, please comment below and I will answer them immediately. Thank you and have a nice day.